So, what makes you an expert in your field? So, as a loan officer, it is my job to be an expert in all the things that have to do with the loan types, guidelines, documents that are needed, credit scores, all of the nuances that come with a mortgage and how we get you pre approved. So, guiding my clients along the way, whether in the beginning, if they need help with their credit score, seeing if we can get that to where they need it to be to get them qualified for. If it's beyond my expertise and knowledge of credit, I am happy to send them to a credit repair expert who can truly guide them along the way. That is their profession, and there's a fine line with how much we can offer in that end. So being an expert in all of the loans that are available, what types we offer, what is the down payment required, what is the credit score, any reserves that are needed, what kind of homes, manufactured homes, modular homes, do we do construction, do we do land, all of those things you have to really know the ins and outs and also the guidelines to the programs that we offer. So those are like the nitty gritty things that you need to be an expert in. But as a loan officer, I like to pride myself on the other things that I'm an expert in. So I relocated to South Carolina years ago with my family. We didn't have any friends here. We didn't have any family. We didn't know anybody. So I relied on people that I met, my neighbors, to help guide us when we needed something, whether it was doctors, about the schools, so many things. So I always like to say you have to be an expert in where you live as well. And, obviously you live there, you hope that you are too. One of the best things that I love when my clients call me after they've closed, maybe it's months down the road, hey, I need an auto mechanic. Do you know somebody? I am looking for a plumber. Do you know somebody? They've trusted you along the whole path to get them to where they are in their home in the mortgage process. And I would hope that they would trust you too to guide you to what the local experts here are as well. So some of those texts or phone calls are some of my favorite. And if I don't know somebody, I have a whole group of people that I, work with and do business with and have business relationships with that I can also recommend them. I trust them. I know their line of work, their businesses. Most of them are small business owners, and their name is on the line. So they always do a fantastic job. So for me too, being an expert in your area, building relationships with people outside of your network, so typically for me, I know real estate agents, closing attorneys, insurance people, which are all very helpful throughout the process. But there's also more to it after the process. There's agents who, by law, they can't really tell you much about the school districts or, things of that nature, and there's only so much I can do as well, but I can tend to do a little bit more than they can. So I can, give them a little bit more of an insight or talk about the school district where I live, and if this is the area they're looking in or looking for specific things. What if they have children? Are there local sports teams? Is there a recreation center that they can join for their kids? What specific sports are they looking for? My daughter's a swimmer, and so that's not a sport that's really like out there all and about like football or cheerleading. So we kind of had to do a little bit digging of our own, and my daughter's teacher, her daughter swam, and we had kind of been in conversation about that, and that's how I found where my daughter first started swimming at, was through her teacher for when we moved here. So that was a great connection that we made. I love to be that connection for other people. Let me tell you about the farmers markets in the area. Let me tell you what things are around for kids to do. If you're empty nesters, let me tell you where the best happy hours are or the great restaurants for date nights, things to do, museums, zoos, all of those things that families are always looking for after they get settled in to do with their families and their children, and really see what else is out there in the area for them to find. We have great things now with Facebook. You can ask questions. There's town pages, groups on there for moms. So that's a great help as well. But, that's when you get mass answers from so many people. I'm sure it's much easier to reach out to one or two people and ask suggestions. So are they looking for daycares? Maybe some are better than others. Maybe they need a specific kind of daycare. Maybe they're looking for off hours than a normal daycare. Doctors, places to eat. I was in the food business before. I know quite a few restaurants in and out. My husband's still in the food business. That way, you can make great suggestions. We want a date night. We want somewhere we can take the family. Where have you been? Where's great? Where should we stay away from? Those are all really important things to a family that's moving new to an area. For us, it was the same thing. Like, we relied on our neighbors and friends that we slowly started to make, and doing a lot of research on our own, and sometimes by reading reviews, I would pick someone and maybe it wasn't the right fit for us. So after talking with other people and trying out different options, we were able to find what was great for us and what worked. And, once you've settled in, now you're thinking about, okay, we maybe need some upgrades in the home. Maybe we want new carpeting. Maybe we need a painter. Maybe we need someone to work on our electric. We want some more outlets. Or, there's so many things that pop up after you move in a home that, it's great to have that in your back pocket, to have someone right away that you can send their information to, and know that those people are going to reach out and contact them, and that also that they're going to do a great job for them. One of my favorites is after you move in and you're looking at your landscaping and you want to do some changes of your own, or maybe like me that you love plants so much, you want to rip out maybe those builder bushes that they put in, or maybe the people before didn't, have time to do any landscaping and, kind of left it how it was, and you want to give it some new spice, you want to add to it. Please definitely call me for that, because I will personally take you to some of my favorite garden centers and share with you all the wealth of that knowledge as well. When we moved here, we moved from New England, and, the plants that grow well here don't necessarily grow well up there, or vice versa. There are some few plants and trees and bushes that I really love to have when we were in New England, and unfortunately it's too hot here for them. So it was a learning curve for me as well. Some money lost as well with some dead plants, but I love gardening and I love to do it. So I've become acquainted and knowledgeable about what thrives here, what likes the sun, what doesn't like the sun. So please, when you're ready to work on that landscaping, please let me know, and I will be happy to share with you all the great centers around and places where you can get some wonderful plants, and what vegetables or what grows great in maybe you have a shady side of your home, what's going to grow better there than on the other side. So being an expert in everything in your area is really important to your clients. Are always going to be your clients, whether they've closed on the home and it's 2 years later. They may still have a question and they don't know anybody. So it's always great to have that in your back pocket. And I truly, truly love when my clients reach back out to me and ask me questions and help in whatever they're looking for, because that's going above and beyond your job, but it's so easy to do, and it really keeps your respect with your clients, and shows them that you truly care about them. You're not just, oh, we've signed the paperwork and you're done. Like, I tell my clients, good luck, you're not getting rid of me, because I'm still going to drop by with, pop buys or holidays, or just shoot you a text. Hey, how's things going? How are you guys settled in? Those are the things that I really love. So be an expert in your job so you can guide your clients through everything throughout the mortgage process, but also be an expert in your area of where you live and have all those things. Maybe start a binder where you can put by different groups: doctors, dentists, places for children, electricians, plumbers, anything that they may need for the home, HVAC, pool services, all of those things where you can really truly go above and beyond and help your clients and guide them even after closing day. So thanks so much. Keep in touch, and I look forward to seeing you more in sharing more videos with you. Bye.